Hi everybody, Jason with Course Motorsports here. Today we're sitting in a 2024 Chevy Colorado pickup truck. We're going to be doing an installation of a direct fit phone mount. To do the installation, you're going to want to have some plastic trim tools. We sell assortments in our tools section of our website, as well as a 7mm socket on a decently long extension. To get started, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to remove the whole HVAC radio assembly here. And the first step to removing that is, if you look up over the top of it, there is a little cubby up here that is held in with 3 plastic clips, this is where your trim tools are going to come in. So what I like to do is come in on the side here and kind of pry a big enough gap to get one of these guys in and just work your way along. You might even be able to get your finger under there once you've done this and pop it out, just like so. There's 3 plastic clips. That is going to reveal 3 7mm bolts, one here, and then one in the center that's quite deep. And just to make sure, when you undo this one, to get it loose and then try to reach your fingers down in there and get it, or use like a magnetic thing, because it's pretty far, it's hard to get to. We'll set them in our cup holder. Just make sure you don't smash your head on your mirror, because it's kind of a tight squeeze. Next, once you've done that, the lower portion of the radio is held in with similar plastic clips. So you're going to want to take a trim tool and come on under here, pry out while you're pulling with your hand. And I do it on this side, and then I'll come over here and pop it out right here. Then I'm going to take one of these microfiber cloths and lay it up here. We'll just simply take the radio, it's connected with some wires, and just set it up on top of the dash, on top of the microfiber cloth. That's going to give you access to this screw right here. That's where your phone mount is going to go. So we're going to take that screw out. Then you'll take your phone mount, drop the screw through the hole, and this is going to sit in the corner here. So we're just going to kind of do the opposite now. Now that that's installed, we're just going to keep going the opposite way. We're going to take our screen, we're going to bring it back down to where its home is here. There are a couple of alignment pins. I don't know if you can see. There's a clip and an alignment pin that go into the gauge surround. So it has to kind of slide in straight. So it might take you a couple tries. There it goes. So it's back to where it wants to be. So we're going to start at the bottom and just kind of push. It's going to clip back into place, just like so. Then we're going to take our 3 screws that we removed on top of the radio, and we're going to reinstall them. And I highly recommend the center screw. Basically what I'm doing is just pinching it between my 2 fingers so that I can get it all the way down into that hole without dropping it. Just like so. And then I will start that thread. Then we will take our little tray, drop it in, pop it back down. That's all there is for installing the actual mount. Next, you're going to take your box containing whatever head option you've ordered. This one happens to be the MagSafe non-charging one. It comes with an alcohol pad, Course Motorsports sticker with a QR code that takes you to our website. You would use the alcohol pad to clean off the back of your phone or case if you were to need to use the adhesive backed steel ring. That's only if you don't have a MagSafe phone and case. The MagSafe non-charge head, 17mm aluminum ball, and an Allen wrench. So we're going to take the ball and Allen wrench out first. And we will thread the ball onto the stud of the mount. You'll take your Allen wrench, put it in the end of it, and just give it a little twist so that it stays tight. Then we will take our MagSafe head, take the locking collar and put it over the ball, and just pop the ball socket over the just like that. Make sure that you can align your locking collar, start that. This is where you can kind of aim it as you see fit. Snug down your locking collar. Last, you would then clean off the back of your case and install the steel ring if you needed it. This happens to be a MagSafe Apple iPhone with a MagSafe case. So you just simply stick it to the mount. That's all there is to it. So sits in there nicely, kind of like this. So the top edge should get cut flat. I need a hole, but the width is okay. The second bend, obviously that's the first, this second bend needs to be shortened, and it needs to be shortened by approximately 0.176. Then the funky bent one needs to be angled more, and then approximately 0.646 added to it in length. And then, so 646 and a little more angle will bring it down flush. And then the one that's reaching, so it's like coming out weird, which is why we want to angle it more, because I want it to come out here. So like significantly more angle. And then that length should probably be should be 1.7345 should be its total length.